When you hear the name Dubai, the first thing that comes to mind are the far-stretched skyscrapers and the lavish lifestyle. Dubai is known for its rapid development over a short period of time and the diverse culture that it houses. Today, we're going to take you on a roller coaster into the Dubai Parks and Resorts. The park is spread out over 30.5 million square feet and features over 100 rides and attractions. There are 3 theme parks, which are Motiongate Dubai, Bollywood Parks Dubai, and Legoland Dubai, as well as a water park known as Legoland Water Park. There's also a themed retail and dining destination, Riverland Dubai, and finally, a Polynesian-themed family resort, Legoland Hotel Dubai, all enclosed within the park. Let's first jump into a quick background of the project and see how much the original plan is actually standing today. In 2012, the United Arab Emirates announced Phase 1 of the $2.9 billion project, Dubai Parks and Resorts, which was set to contain 5 theme parks that were supposed to be linked by a shopping and dining area planned to open up gradually from 2014. Phase 1 was also set to include a night safari theme park that was packed with adventures of the wild desert and a marine life park which would enable visitors to have animal encounters and live shows. This was part of the build-up of the World Fair that Dubai was preparing to host called the Expo 2020. The entertainment being planned through the parks and resorts were targeted towards tourists that would be attracted to visit Dubai to spend their time off at the ultimate holiday destination. This was supposed to be the Walt Disney World of Dubai, featuring multiple resort hotels, theme parks and shopping options all covered under one roof. The Dubai Parks and Resorts are located in Jebel Ali, which is close to the area where the Expo 2020 was planned to be held. The fair was delayed and will hopefully take place in 2021, beginning from October. As another project, Dubai Land was also underway during the time Dubai Parks and Resorts was under construction. Many of the projects were moved here. These projects included the Legoland, DreamWorks, a 20th Century Fox Land, and Six Flags Dubai. DreamWorks became a part of Motiongate, and the Six Flags Dubai was cancelled altogether in 2019. Construction officially started in 2014 to build the 3 theme parks, a water park, and the resort. They had a timeline set for 2 years to finish the construction in order to meet the target of opening doors to guests in 2016. Despite having a set timeline, the construction was not completed on time, and the target to open the parks and resorts in October 2016 was not met. Instead, the doors started opening on a phased basis, with Legoland and Riverland, which is the resort's dining and shopping area, opening first in October 2016, followed by the Bollywood Parks, Legoland Water Park, and the Legoland Hotel opening its doors in November. The Motiongate Dubai finally opened its doors to the public in December the same year. Each of the parks came in with a bang and did not disappoint. The opening ceremonies were packed with entertainment, fireworks, and more. The parks themselves did not disappoint with their rides and attractions. The Bollywood Park is more of an experience. It only has a few rides. The main attractions are the simulator-based experiences that guests can indulge themselves in. These are related to different shows and Bollywood movies. But even with the Bollywood Parks, there were already just a handful of attractions set to open, and not all of them were fully operational on the opening day. The rides that did not open, like the 4D cinema, was not something new or extravagant, as this was already available to the general public at any local mall. This was not the attraction that could only be reserved for a world-class theme park. The Legoland contains more than 40 family-friendly attractions. It features more than 15,000 Lego models. It has 6 themed areas, made up of Kingdoms, Adventure, Miniland, Imagination, Factory, and the Lego City. Legoland faced the least bit of issues. It was a small Lego-themed park which contained different models of structures from around the world being made from bricks and bricks of Legos. About 60 million of them. The structures also contained the far-stretching skyscrapers of Dubai itself. It was mainly aimed at children. Motiongate opened up as the main and biggest attraction of Dubai Parks and Resorts. It has more than 25 rides and dozens of different shows. This held most of the major attractions and seemed to be the must-visit place of Dubai. The park also had life-size characters walking around to greet the guests. However, there were still some missing pieces in the gate. The Motiongate Dubai was initially planned to open with 5 operational lands. These were set to be the Studio Central, Smurfs Village, Sony Pictures Studios, Lionsgate, and DreamWorks. The Columbia Pictures Lionsgate and DreamWorks did not open in December like the rest of the park. Some of the rides in the DreamWorks area opened up a few weeks later, while the Lionsgate finally opened up a few months later. So, when the parks opened in December, 11 of the 27 promised attractions were actually operational on the opening day, and even those were not all at full capacity. There were some technical issues that the team at Motiongate was dealing with at the time. Overall, the project was rushed and not built according to the timeline set for it. There were a lot of attractions that weren't anticipated, which caused the whole plan to fall apart. This was the reason why the parks opened up in phases and other attractions had to be cancelled altogether. There is hope for the Dubai Parks and Resorts to become the main attraction when Dubai finally gets to host the Expo 2020. Everything is being prepared post-pandemic to welcome the guests and visitors from around the world. The parks are introducing more attractions upon reopening after the long closure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and add Dubai Parks and Resorts to your list of things to must do when you visit Dubai.